Alright guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video today, but not one we haven't done in the past. Since the last how-to video I did got 280 views, which is about, I don't know, about 260 more views than most of my videos get. We're going to be doing a how-to video on how to remove the governor and oil sensor from a Predator 212. Hemi, of course, but that doesn't exactly matter at this point. First off, I have my chief mechanic, Timothy, here working on this motor. Simply because it's his motor and I'm kind of being lazy. But number two, we got to figure out how do you remove this gas tank. I got a really good feeling of how, but I really don't want to. But we ought to have it done in a second. I think it's that bolt right there, too.
There's one right there.
It's probably 8mm. Not that one. The other one.
There's a lot of bolts right there, okay?
I bet you there is. Well, they really made this motor concealed, didn't they, Tim? Way more concealed than the Troy built.
I guess we'll just take off everyone until we get to the right one.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Okay. I don't know how.
I'm gonna take a really good guess and say that's it right there.
Okay.
Let's find the 8mm that goes there. There you go. I don't know if you're gonna be able to break that loose with a freaking screwdriver, but I'm not gonna judge you if you try. No.
No.
No. That's a no. Alright guys, we're going to be pausing the video for a second. We'll be back with you guys once we get this gas tank off. Alright guys, so we're back, and we got the gas tank off, which was a royal pain in the butt, but we won't talk about that too much. Alright, we got the carburetor off too, because we do have a jet kit from Go Power Sports. They do not sponsor us, so we do not have to be like everybody else and say thank you, Go Power Sports. That was $70 out of Tim's little money. And I guess we're going to put the cold air intake on here while we're at it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to put the straight pipe exhaust. Sadly.
How did you get trash in it?
Simply don't have a gas filter.
That's metal.
Just dirt. Probably metal in the gas or something. Remember, we got it out of a metal gas can. Remember, Tim?
Rotten.
Probably old. Alright, so we're going to have to pull jet out of this old Predator, which Timothy used to run on this go-kart. This is a normal...
Oh, dirt divers.
This is a normal Predator. This isn't the Hemi model, which means it's kind of the crappy model. But we were fine with that at the time. And this is the motor I plan on using if I ever blow mine up, because I'll have to buy it from Tim. For
Yeah, creatures living.
Very, very horrible price, most likely. We know that gas tank's pretty sturdy. Just grab it by that.
I have a feeling there is a rat living in here.
Alright, we're going to move all your tools to the side so we can put it right there. Right there. This bolt goes to your gas tank.
Yeah, there's another one somewhere else.
We'll put all of them right there. Bowl there. Okay, carburetor there. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to be disassembling this motor while Timothy works on this one. Ugly. Purdy. So, here we go. Oh yeah, there's the full start for it.
I had 10mm.
Yeah, it's 10mm. Remember, these are stripped out the heck and back. You can just kind of spin them off.
That ain't 10mm.
They are?
That ain't.
Oh, that's an 8mm you got on there.
No,
ain't. Oh, they don't. Alright, got the throttle. Oh, the throttle on this one is springy nice.
That's 11.
Really? Oh yeah, I forgot to replace the bolts on this when I was working with Jeremy on it. Got lost the ones that came with it. To put 11/16 or 7/16 on here, and 11 and 7/16 just happen to be the same size. Just pull the son of a gun off. We know it's stripped. This is why I would not buy this motor from Tim. This thing is in sad, poor condition. It was definitely time to buy a new one when you got rid of this one. I mean, this one could have been set. No, blue finger, I got it. Alright, every 50 hours of operation. Alright, I'm just going to do something real quick.
I don't think there's 2 hours on that ladder.
There's 10.
If there's any gas in it.
I think there is. Oh, it looks beautiful.
It's full of gas.
I might need to borrow this.
That gas still good too.
Let me take a whiff of that. I'll be dang. That's good. I'm borrowing that.
Get your gas tank over here.
I will. You know what? We don't even have to put the vice grips on there. I'm gonna pause you. All right, we're back. Got my gas can. That's about it. All right. We gotta pull the dead out of this one.
We gotta get the linkage.
Oh yeah, you gotta pull the carburetor out to get that linkage off. Pull it out. The throttle will open up. Yeah, pull off that stupid gasket. All right.
For us.
All right. All right. 3. Oh, that looks great, dude. That's probably why I didn't want to run with this crap. How it even ran with that's kind of questionable. That's like quarter throttle all the time. Like a.
I'm stuck.
Now we're just gonna sit here and wait for this to drain out of his tank.
Let's get a little breathe.
Yeah, we're gonna pause this because we do not want you to have to watch this. We put the cold air intake on here, which was a royal pain because Timothy used his air filter on something else for a while, which means this got smaller instead of bigger. So didn't really want to go on, but we do have it. Now we gotta put the header on from my go-kart, which I've been borrowing for a while. Whoops. So we'll be doing that, and we'll see you guys in a second once we have pulled the engine cover off. Alright guys, we're back. Got the cover off. We went and ate first, but oh well. Got some nice pretty gear oil that Timothy didn't drain out of his motor before running it, and a little bit of metal, but that's kind of average for diesel pressure, so, you know, whatever. No, if you're gonna laugh, quit. We got the old air intake off and the new cold air intake on. It's a little bit better. Timothy is trying to decide what socket he will use. Timothy, let's get the quarter inch out, I guess. We're going to pull out the oil sensor and the governor, which are both a pain in the butt. Mainly the governor, though, because I already done a removal on mine, and that took hours. Literally. Sorry, guys, I'm wiping oil off my hands. What's the problem, Tim?
We never grabbed a rag, maybe.
No, we didn't.
We got stuff.
Yeah.
We got short.
Tim decided he wanted a governor removal on his brand new Predator. Is it already that loose? Did you get a 10mm again? You grabbed a 9mm.
Yeah, I think I did.
There's your 8mm. You might want to. Do you have a 1/4 inch extension? You think they tightened it, Tim?
I think they tightened it.
Huh?
It won't go in there.
Maybe it will. Yeah, this may not be the best of our videos, but it's there. Alright. Yeah, I got the little. I got this, y'all. Alright, so we're just going to use Timothy's Craftsman set like crazy because we're working on his motor, not mine. Guess that's the rules of the way.
I looked up myself.
And Timothy decided he would. Oh, you cut yourself pretty good. What did you cut yourself on?
It's that metal.
That heat shield?
Yeah.
Or technically it's a fan guard or some crap like that. We'll never need them bolts again, thankfully. If not.
I guess it's good enough.
Maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. He's only bleeding a tiny bit, he'll be fine.
Oh, stop it up.
Yeah, I'll clean that out. He'll get some oil in his blood so he can start drinking it. He'll become immune. We've already cut the wires for the oil sensor, which is just kind of a quick thing you can do, but, you know, it's a lot better just to remove it in general. And we're just going to rip it out. Come here. Okay, please don't cut myself, please don't cut myself, please don't cut myself. Oh, it's going to pull the wire through. Grab that bolt and undo that bolt, and we'll silicone the crap out of it once we're done. Timothy, if you cut yourself again, I'm not going to be very happy. Alright, once we remove this oil sensor, we'll be back. Alright, we're back, guys. We took off the governor arm on the top. You don't have to do that, but it makes it about 15 times easier. Now you just got to get that little tiny C-clip off that little shaft in there. Now, my simple answer is take a flathead and a hammer. But, I mean, there's probably some tool used for it, but think I'm going to use that tool. So I'll see you guys in a second once I pull that. Guys, we're back, and we got the governor removed on this Predator. Now, this is probably not the right way to do it. First, I hammered the crap out of the little C-clip with a hammer, and then, yeah, it was a pair of ice grips. Not the smartest way to do things, but I've already spent about 3 or 4 hours on this one little governor, and I'm not so happy. Because I still got to do the throttle cable linkage for this one, and I got to get the valves all resorted, put the exhaust on this one. I mean, it's just going to be a long day. So, I'm not exactly in the best mood. So, sorry for setting you guys down. I know it probably ain't exactly fun. Hey, crap. Oh, heck, is this thing stuck? Okay. Oh, that's actually a fun thing. Oh, it's gonna be a little. I'll be back with you guys when I get this all sorted. Alright guys, we're back, and we got it all put together. It's pretty simple. This is literally the most painful part about all of it, just trying to get that out. I put the cam back in, make sure it's in time, the 2 dots should line up. You'll understand what I mean if you take your motor apart. Had to get the valves all adjusted right. Had to drain all the gas out of the gas tank, then hook up the lines, then put it back. So, it's got gas. Got the cold air intake on here, the exhaust pipe. Make sure you fill with oil. Just remember, you just got rid of the oil sensor, which means it doesn't know when it's out of oil. So you can run these things right, and they will literally burn up. And it's not going to stop you. I have my little metal linkage in there. I don't know if you can see that. This is the metal link. This is the metal linkage. Instead of having the normal spring you have when you use this. But what I use that spring for, I take that spring and I'll hook it up to the governor arm, like you can see there. Hook it up to the governor arm, wrap around this piece of metal, and you still have a spring return throttle. Hook up your throttle cable as normal. That's nothing has changed. It may run a hair bit weird when you first crank it up. Don't worry. Start running right soon. Mine did, but it runs fine now. We will be doing another video tomorrow on first ride of this motor. So, you guys stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.